Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Welcome into another live stream. See, the thing is, I'm trying to add this extension. It just, I don't know why it doesn't work. So I guess I'll just leave it like that. But we've got some interesting stuff here today. We've got Ashley St. Clair, these texts with Elon Musk. I guess people care about this. I had to title the stream something. But look at these. Look at how Elon is. He's using this this messenger. He uses the messenger, and the message disappears. So Ashley St. Clair had to take photographs from another phone, like actual pictures of the phone, rather than screenshots. You see this little timer right here. That means the message is about to disappear. Ukraine rare earths might boost crypto, dude. The crypto market. I'm getting so pissed off. I'm ready to. I want to see Kanye launch his coin right now, launching it on BNB. Have you heard about that? It's going to be horrible. It might be the worst one yet. The Kanye launch. Yeah, apparently Kanye doesn't even control his X account. He sold it for people who are launching the coin. He sold it for $17 million. I don't know how true it is. Elon's so fucked if Dems win next election. He's got too much money, dude. He'll be fine. I mean, what did he even do with that they would get him on? What's happening with Musk? He's going through this. He fucks too many women, and he's like six. He's got 4 baby mamas now. Like, you've got all this gosh. This is his response. Okay. Well, we do have a legion of kids to make. She says all this bullshit, and then he's like, okay. And then she's obviously pissed off, so she sends like a sarcastic, alrighty then. This is enough gossip for me. Oh no, more meme coins. Yeah, I love meme coins. Meme coins are getting destroyed, man. You just gotta just hang in there. There's all buy the dip. Cope and buy. Cope. Keep coping. You leave for like 3 months and I'm a big YouTuber now. I'm a big YouTuber, really? Yeah, it's because of the election, that's why, man. You need a new background, can see your screen in the picture frame. Oh, that? Yeah, maybe I could remove that right now if it really bothers you. I mean, Argentina president, do you like him? Uh, Not really, honestly. After the stunt that he pulled. No, I mean, outside of the crypto thing, I mean, I guess he's fine. He's kind of he's certainly helping fix Argentina to a degree. Will you buy the Yay coin? Dude, absolutely not. It's gonna be one of the worst launches ever, dude. That'll be 10 times worse than like what Portnoy does, because that's actually insider control. It's not just Kanye randomly launching a coin. He sold his account to someone, and it's totally sniped. It'll be at like probably. I mean, I don't know what the coin will go to. I don't know how much pull Kanye has in terms of like it going to $5 billion or what it'll go to. Hopefully, it doesn't go that high. It's just going to be a total disaster. Luckily, it's on BNB though. Elon learned to pull out. Well, no, he wanted to do this. He told her he wanted to have a kid with her. I mean, this is what he does. He's talking about how he gets credible death threats every day. This is interesting. Elon says, "I'm number 2 after Trump for assassination. Wake up." Oh, imagine getting text from Elon, "Wake up." It's gonna rug the Kanye coin. Yeah, the Kanye coin is terrible for the space. I wonder who lost the most money on the Hawk Tua coin. I don't know. Probably. I don't even know how. Like, how are you dumb enough to where you have all this money? Like, you have all this money, but then you spend it on the Hawk Tua coin. It's just, who knows? I mean, buying any coin that's newly launched is a death note. Did you see Elon going to Fort Knox? That was that happening today? I know he's going there at some point. They said he wanted to live stream it. I should have showed this in my video. I don't know why I forgot to do that. Summer is when this bull run in crypto takes off. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Once that Bitcoin run in summer, Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin will start really taking off, and then the alts are going to have to do something, especially the Ethereum alts is what I'm saying. I mean, Solana, I don't know. Solana is just a disaster, but I mean, there'll still be Solana meme coins that do well, I'm sure. Do you think crypto gaming will make a comeback? Dude, crypto gaming has gotten just annihilated. I mean, I think when everything pumps, crypto gaming will do it. I know several big time crypto projects that have all of these sponsorships and they were just going to go to like, 50 billion. They've just shit the bed. I mean, crypto gaming has gotten trounced. AI has gotten trounced as well. That's why there'll probably be an AI comeback. Epstein coin. Yeah, a lot of us are in that. Let's be honest. We're in this coin. I mean, this is still a good chart. Yeah, this coin is actually up about 9% now. You just got to do one of these. Do like this is a good chart, but do a little zoom out. Put it into perspective for yourself. Put it into perspective. Let it retire us. Just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. Can you crypto game with meme coins? Well, they have gaming projects have their own coin, and yeah, sometimes you can use it in the game, but you need a new outro. Your videos always end too quickly. Yeah, I mean, I guess I basically what I could do, like a minute before the video ends, I could say that's gonna wrap it up for this video, and then do it in conclusion or whatever. I guess. But I mean, when I feel like I'm done talking, I'm just gonna end it. Honestly. Colton, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Malay facing impeachment. That's not going to happen for a rug. But I'm not even sure if he had total knowledge of that. It seems really odd on how that situation happened. Like, there's no way he would, if he knew that was what was going to happen, he would do that. I mean, obviously, it's negligence. He shouldn't have trusted whoever he trusted. I think that Hayden Davis dude in the first place. You expecting more than a 10x? Well, dude, honestly, with a coin like that, it's impossible. I have no. It's hard to say what to expect. I mean, obviously, in an ideal world, it gets released randomly. Like, and there's no build up because if there's build up to where they say we're going to release it on this day, the people will front run it and they'll sell it right when it gets released. But ideally, it would just be released randomly and there'd be big names on it, preferably Democratic bid. Well, it really doesn't matter who, but just big names in general for that coin. I mean, but I can't give you like, oh, it's going to 10x. But normally a coin like, I mean, I would say at least 10 million maybe market cap. I mean, it would be like the number one news story for at least 5 days, but it would be the shock of it, and that's what it would send it into a FOMO range. Dude, you're sending me Zimbabwe dollars again. You're sending me like 5 cents. I mean, took your financial advice and bought Epstein. Let me give you some financial advice. If you want to donate to me, don't do it in Zimbabwe dollars. But I don't give out financial advice. I say that. I don't know. When do you think there'll be a Fort Knox coin? There already is. There's a Fort Knox coin. Was it like it's like called official Fort Knox? I couldn't find it though. Sounds like you like ETH more than Sol. Yeah, I mean, I think Ethereum just in general. To me, the most valuable, the most successful meme coins of this cycle, they're coins originated on Ethereum, bridged to Base, and also bridged to Solana. They've got to be bridged to other blockchains, but originating on Ethereum. Thoughts on Trump being on the list? It would be shocking. It would be a terrible. I mean, if Trump's on the list and the Democrats couldn't see that, I mean, that's crazy. Trump's not on the list. It's total crap. Democrats would have been able to use that against Trump during the campaign season when they were just calling him Hitler. I mean, they would have. You think Democrats really care about taking down Bill Clinton if they could ruin Trump's life? I mean, and then people are like, no, it's because Bill Clinton's on the list, so Democrats are not going to want to disclose it. They don't give a fuck. These people hate Trump so much. If Trump was on that list, they would have figured that it would have been released. There would have been a whistleblower releasing it for an October surprise. Y'all trying to get him? I think the dude's joking with me because I say that. Well, that's just something people like. Oh, yeah. Why do you always say that, guys? You have to understand. Every crypto YouTuber says that like 10 times in a video. It's not financial advice. That's just a normal thing to say. You win. I win this time, huh? Wow. You're not sparing a dime for me. That's money for a Big Mac right there. I appreciate it. Actually, you know what? RFK's watching. I might have to. That's money for some of that dye that he puts in his water. I'll have to buy it off of Amazon. The age demographic is changing regarding the parties. Well, no, you're right. Younger people, especially people like 18 to 24, 18 to 25, they're becoming more conservative. Now like 26 to 32 are really liberal or they're still liberal. But you're right, the younger people, and this is it ebbs and flows, but now a lot of the younger people are more conservative, and this is what happens with all this immigration and stuff and the gaslighting and the trans stuff. The younger people are just done with it. And it's more of a culture shift now. You've got more Republican influencers, and so young people are more attracted to being conservative. And it's a different this MAGA conservative. It's like a new party itself. It's unrecognizable from like Romney or McCain. For like young people, it's just so much more. This type of party is just so much more attractive for young people. Any news on cash today? Well, it's a Saturday. I don't think there's much news, man. Hoping rug pulls on Libra, open eyes on meme versus utility. Yeah, but dude, even the utility, most of it's fucking bullshit. I mean, you know that, I'm sure. But I mean, yeah, there are higher cap alts that do have utility, but a lot of the utility, like I could invest into a utility, and it's probably the same. Basically, does just it's just dressed up. It's fake. Not financial advice was a meme in 2020, 2021. Well, it's a meme in general because you can't really you have to say that to cover yourself. Solana is a shit chain for memes. Prove me wrong. Well, no, it's just very easy to make coins for nothing on Solana, and now Pump Fund just enables it even easier. So, yeah. But apparently Kanye is launching on BNB. So we'll have to see what happens with that, which is probably good for us, honestly. Federal employees must report or resign. So they have to tell the Trump administration a summary of their weekly accomplishments. This is like third grade. They got to tell they got to email. Like imagine emailing, okay, this is what I did this week. This is why I'm an asset. Check out Laura Loomer post. She talks about Ashley St. Clair's lawyer. Your best guess on the client list getting dropped is early March. Well, I mean, it's just all speculation. We don't really know. Elon and X son got mentioned by Trump today. Do you think Trump's approval at 50% on Real Clear Politics is good? There's been a few liberal polls that have been put out. The thing is, you got to understand with those approval ratings, and this is, let me give you guys a full bipartisan breakdown of Trump's approval situation right now. Non-bias, not conservative, not Democrat, but yeah, what happens is you'll get a lot of these liberal pollsters, and what Trump has been doing, it's been so crazy. Like, independent people have been saying, this is like the greatest start to a presidency they've ever seen. It's just historic. I mean, the amount of waste they've limited. Now Trump's out there creating money, getting all these rare earths from Ukraine. But now the experts are saying, well, I mean, think about it. MSNBC, they have nothing to be, there's nothing to be outraged about. They tried doing the constitutional crisis. Nobody cared. They're having these rallies every day. There's like 5 people showing up. And so they're like, well, we have to somehow show people that, no, Trump is bad. So they make these fake polls and they say, look, Trump has a 45% approval rating. We don't really know why. Like, they never say why. It's like Rachel Maddow did a segment on Trump's approval rating. And she's like, look, and she spends like an hour talking about just the numbers. There's no actual explanation. Why is Trump's approval rating this bad? And then they said, well, it's because he's making all these cuts. Well, this is what everyone wanted. This is how you save money. I mean, where we run such a massive debt, the money has to be saved somehow. So yeah, that's the unbiased breakdown. His approval rating is probably around 55, 56%. And then they tried to say, well, eggs. Well, yeah, if you kill a bunch of chickens, the chicken and the egg, I mean, how are you going to get eggs if you killed all the chickens? The Trump administration comes in, they're like, where are all the chickens? There's no chickens. The chickens are gone. They killed all the chickens. They got overly concerned with the bird flu, and they started overzealously murdering the chickens. There's no chickens left. We can't get eggs. What are they going to artificially make eggs? I mean, this is... complete lies. I bet he's close to 67%. Yeah, he's about 56 to 60%. That's lowballing it, though. I agree. You're probably right. Bannon for 2028, you think he wins? That's a joke. That's got to be a joke. I saw that poll, too. He was at like 10%. Dude, why is Steve Bannon on a freaking poll for a Republican? I mean, they were saying they were just wanted to like throw him a bone. I don't know. Do you see the leaked messages between Elon and Ashley? He said he couldn't wait to knock her up again. Yeah. It's billionaire behavior. It's billionaire behavior. Yo, AKA, what's good, bro? They killed the chickens out of spite. Well, yeah, it's like they almost wanted to create this narrative. They're like, oh, the eggs are so expensive. Well, yeah, I mean, they put 2 and 2 together. Bro, can somebody actually show me how much money the dude is donating? Because the thing is, when you game the system and you donate 5 cents worth, it's just... They aren't killing chickens. BS. They already reported they killed 100 million. It's known that that's a reported number. Bannon had to pull an Elon. Yeah, he did a half-assed salute. I mean, it is getting a little strange what they're doing there. It's getting a little bit odd, I'm not gonna lie. Kanye sold his account for 17 million, and now it's in the hands of known crypto scammers. Yeah, this is not Kanye. Wait, bro, I truly need to know what's BNB. Oh man. Have you heard of Trump's Freedom City idea? Is that Trump wants to build a new city? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, I think I heard of that a while ago. Well, I also heard he wants to have a giant parade to celebrate America's anniversary. The economy is about to explode with tariffs and DOGE cuts. Democrats are going to feel real stupid by the end of the year. No, they won't. They'll just make up more stuff. It's a never-ending game with them. No matter what Trump does, they're not going to like it. They're never going to say, you know what? The economy's actually in a good place. It's always going to be something, man. Freedom City in the Gaza Strip, is that serious? I thought it was something else. Placed clips from CPAC. Yeah, I haven't even been looking at who are the speakers at CPAC. Did Trump speak? Oh, Trump did speak.
Got to stay with Crook. He had one ability that I didn't have. He could do something that I couldn't do. I don't say that because he was a horrible golfer. Remember, he challenged me during the debate to a golf match? He said, I'm a 6 handicap. I said, you're not a 36 handicap. He said he's a 6. And then he said, well, I'm 8. Remember? I said, that was quick. Picked up 2 strokes. He said, no, I'm an 8. But he's not a 36 handicap. But he had one ability that was amazing. He could go with cameras on him, television, fake news on him, probably because he knows they wouldn't cover it badly. You know, they covered him as well as you can cover him. How the hell can you cover the guy well? But he had this incredible ability. He could barely walk in the sand. Somebody thought he looked great in a bathing suit. And he'd walk in the sand pulling a thing that weighed about 6 ounces. You know those aluminum? See, aluminum's very good. It's meant for children and very old people to lift, right? So he would put it down, and he'd put it down, and he'd fall into it, and he'd immediately fall asleep in front of the media. I could never do that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. I could never do it. No, he was Sleepy Joe, but he was crooked as hell. You know, there's no question. He was a sleepy, crooked guy.
I mean, you almost feel bad for Biden. It's just like, he was so out of it his entire presidency. I just can't see how Biden is remembered fondly. I mean, I guess they'll say, well, he served. The whole thing with Biden now in terms of his legacy is he served for over 50 years the U.S. government, but like his presidency, I mean, that's what you're remembered for, and he was just gone. He was gone. No system gaming here. This country just doesn't let you convert their fake money to dollars. The message is worth $2. 51,000 is, man, what even is that currency, bro? He wants a year-long carnival where all 50 states have a huge carnival where each state gets to showcase itself. Takes place through, I mean, that's good. That's good for nationalism. That's good. You have rallies. I wonder if Trump will have any huge rallies. Imagine. Trump needs to have a huge rally on July 4th. Massive rally. Did you see London and Switzerland sending record amounts of gold into the U.S. in preparation for Fort Knox audit? Oh, that's just beautiful. I gotta find that Fort Knox coin is what I gotta find. I'll tell you that much. If they're live streaming that shit. German election tomorrow. Yeah, and they're like, well, technically, so when is the German election? Is it on a Monday in Germany? Because then it would be a Sunday for us. I would imagine they're probably like 9 hours ahead of me. Germany is maybe 8. I think AFD should perform relatively well. I think it might be a shock to people, honestly. Europe has to be turning right wing. They have to be. Thought I'd send some USD. I appreciate it, Crypto. Thank you. Thank you for that. Normally we get the big whales in here. They'll send some stuff. Canada 51st state. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not after we lost to them. Buy the dip on Monday. The dip on what? The stock market? They vote on Sunday 6 hours ahead. They're 6 hours ahead of you? There's a Knox coin on Sol, 300K markup. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find that. It's just called Knox. That's what you're telling me? See, the thing is, it's at 300K. That doesn't intrigue me a lot. Yeah, this is it. See, I knew it was on here. I'm not going to be able to buy this. I missed my entry. It's fine. The Epstein coin will do better than this. And then watch this coin go to like 20 million. No, this coin might do well. I mean, especially, my guess is, though, this is a very similar price chart to the Epstein Files coin. I mean, you got an entry down here if you got it. Whew. It's a good looking chart. I mean, there's, this coin's going to go to nothing once the audit comes out, but you could get a run if there ends up being huge news on it. What is my thank you, X, for the $20. Thoughts on how Ukraine uses our money, guns, tanks, fighter jets, and Europe acts like we betrayed them. They show no appreciation for American people's money. Don't buy American is their new movement. Yeah, it really is backwards, but you want to know something? The people within Ukraine know how strong and how powerful the United States is to have as an ally, to the point where it does look like there will be an agreement. They are going to give up billions of dollars of precious minerals to the United States. How crazy is that? So, look, Trump comes in, and they're not, the way Trump has done it, obviously they're not going to be too happy. Because Trump is having these negotiations. There's no Ukraine representation. But Trump's trying to end the war. But, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, so many people are angry. The Ukraine aides and their officials, they know they need the United States on their side. So that's why we're about to get a huge amount of resources, possibly from Ukraine, to even just get through this negotiation. Are you still bullish on NASDAQ? Yeah, I am. You have to just hold through this time, dude, because this is just what happens. There's no positive momentum on Ethereum right now. The Ethereum itself is going to have to at least get to like 6,000 or 7,000 we need to get to. AFD isn't far right enough for you. You want National Socialist Party in Germany? I mean, what are you referencing there? I don't know if that's a joke. They got a lesbian leader. Well, they're calling them far right. Personally, I really don't give a shit what Germany does. I mean, they make their bed, they can lay in it. I guess I would like them to be more conservative. I want Europe to succeed and fend off all this immigration as well, man. I feel you. But I'm not going to say, it's just like the same thing with Canada. If Canada wants to elect, they're like, oh, well, Trump is going to force Canada into electing a liberal now. If Canada wants to keep doing that shit and having their country invaded, they can do that. I don't care. I mean, I hope Europe starts rejecting this immigration. I think they are, but it's like, and dude, anyone that's like right wing or anyone that says, heaven forbid, we need to stop letting all these immigrants in, you're immediately going to be labeled far right. It's a smear tactic done by the media to try and derail a campaign. It's just a typical right-wing campaign. They're not far right at all. They just smear any actual right-wing people that in Europe that want to stymie the flow of immigration. Well, yeah, you've got this right here. Yeah, the AFD is going to get second place. Unless, I mean, there could be a crazy upset. You don't know. What about the real estate market? I'm not in real estate at all. You know what? One of the things I hear, Texas has a pretty crazy real estate market. I always get these recommend. I don't know if they're building the houses really cheap, but there's some really nice new homes in Texas that are affordable, and they're in nice suburbs within like surrounding Austin and Houston. And what was the one place where they were having? It might be Texas where they're having this crisis. They built up too many homes. Nobody wants to live in them. The rents are going way down. God, what the fuck was in this? Like wax. Europe is full of self-hating socialists. Well, they're definitely more liberal than the United States. Pretty. Some of Europe is just so. I mean, some of those countries have very little immigration, and they try and reference them as like, oh, look at these countries that. It's like they reference countries that are like 99% white. Oh my God, they've got no crime and they're socialist. Yeah, there's another component to that that's a lot more important than them being fucking socialist. So it's like they tell on themselves trying to prove. And did you just drink plastics? I drank like candle wax right there. I swear I just drank candle wax. I never tasted something like that. You know, I have this. This is nice. This body armor. This is good stuff. You drink this like candle. There's like. It's like when you're not thirsty and you get something. This is like warm, dude. This is like this is warm. This is disgusting. It's warm. It's like you're not thirsty and you drink something that's warm. It's just disgusting. Look at Quack Coin. Oh, you know what, man? I think you might have sent me some. Did you send me some? You know what, man? I appreciate that. Yeah, taking a look at that. I told you I thought it was a good chart, man. It's a nice chart for especially for a pump fund coin. Yeah, I mean it's a really good chart, bro. It's a really good looking chart. It's just hard with all these Solana pump fund coins. You know you can't really trust them. Is Musk in the right or the wrong? What with the Ashley St. Clair situation? It's Musk has got to stop with this. He does this where he thinks he's Genghis Khan, and I mean he's got like 7 or 8 different women that have his kids, and it's just like, and then Ashley St. Clair, it's a grifter, a conservative grifter who just, I mean, but she was like obsessed with like getting pregnant by Elon, and it's just odd. Doge Jones Industrial Average. Yeah, I think that's gonna do well. I gotta get an entry on that, man. I got no money to get an entry. I mean, hopefully I'll make money with the Epstein Files coin. You need tangible assets. You need coins with utility. Maybe I should introduce you into SPX 6900. So I've got a lot of utility, honestly, man. you're tuning in for the election in Germany, excited to see what happens. Are you from Germany, man? Good luck. I thought you said you aren't a gambling addict. I'm not. I haven't I haven't gambled on sports since like 2018, bro. Maybe like 2019, something like that. I don't gamble on that stuff, man. I don't ever bet on sports. I don't go to casinos or anything like that. When will Elon be gone from Trump? It's hard to say. I mean, those are two very big personalities together. So you have to wonder about if they how they can coexist and for how long. And a lot of liberals are already saying, "Oh, they're gonna have a breakup," and I'm sure they would want that. But Nike is at $76. It'll be at $140. I mean, that's a 2x. Oh, D man. D man, stick to Dow Jones. Stick to a 1x. No, man, I'm just messing with you, man. Elon chances he leaves the administration. Yeah, well, they do have bets on that, but it's from what I saw, there wasn't really. It was like if they leave the administration by like July, which is probably not going to be happening. So I went in $1,000 onto Bill Clinton. I win $1,000. Oh, this is by June 30th. You got $100 on Jokic triple double tonight at plus 110. Yeah, I mean, sometimes he falls a few assists short. It just depends. Meme coins are, in a sense, gambling, though, aren't they? No, that's a misrepresentation because they're investments. I mean, it's an investment, so it is different. When you bet, that's gambling. You're torn on what Ethereum alt to get into. Well, you looking for something with utility? I could give you some suggestions. It depends what you're looking for. What are you looking for? An AI coin? Are you looking for a layer one? Are you looking for meme? Are you looking for depend? I mean, it depends what you want, and it depends what your risk tolerance is. I mean, there's a lot of things to factor in. I am meme, bro is so corny. Yeah, that's what Elon said. Well, he called himself the Doge father. Steve Bannon, you're shocked he got a few votes for the 20. Yeah, did you see that poll? That was a weird poll, dude. JD Vance, they did the straw poll at CPAC. JD Vance is at 70%. Steve Bannon's at like 12%. And then I think it's Nikki Haley and DeSantis. 71% billion. Clinton is a given at 100%. I know I don't. Well, now it's weird. It says 71%, but then it says buy at 84. So like if it's a dollar, it's only going to give me 16 cents. It gives me 19 cents. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they do that. It doesn't really add up. Like how's it a 71% chance, but then I buy it and it's worse odds. Like these odds are terrible. Buy 84, yes 84, no 43. This is how Polymarket makes money. What type of crap is that? I mean, I could understand like an odds similar to minus 110, but He makes the right look so bad. Are you talking about Elon? Dude, I mean, I wouldn't really focus too much on Elon. It's, what do you want me to do? I mean, Elon's taken over because he's rich. A meme coin, preferably 200K to 1 million. You're talking about on Ethereum? Hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's easy ways to find coins. Just go to Dex Screener and then go to Dex Screener, input on the filter Ethereum, chain Ethereum, market cap 200K to a million, and then pair age over, like, you want them at least a month old, preferably longer, preferably older than a month, and then look at their communities. What is Pam Bondi waiting for? What's there to review? Just release the Epstein files. Why would there be a task force? Well, I don't think there's a task force on the Epstein stuff. There's a task force on the JFK files, unfortunately, which is not good. We didn't want that either, but you know how this stuff goes in terms of them releasing it. It'll get released. It's just, I mean, even this is a little bit down here, but yeah, this is back up to a 66% chance. The Pope coin is at 11 cents. What is it? What's the market cap? The left in Europe disrespect Elon, takes Starlink for granted. No Starlink, no FPV drone. They act like it's their right to have Starlink. Yeah, they're very ungrateful, and they obviously hate Elon now because they've been told to hate Trump. And with liberals, it's an extension. Elon is now, it's 1A, 1B with the hatred for Elon and Trump. Good luck fixing your tax issues when trading shitcoins. Well, no, you don't have to do anything. You just input the wallet, and then they do it for you. Will California turn red in 2028? Maybe it'll be 15 points. It's not going to come close to turning red, man. They should split California into 2 states. It's totally legit. We want to take 20 electoral votes from California. There's a lot of Republican places in California, but obviously it's not going to happen, man. Do you think the shitbag mayor from LA will resign? I don't know, man. The problem is it won't matter. The mayors, because think about the Chicago situation as well. In these ultra blue cities, they'll just elect someone that's somehow worse. So Karen Bass, you're talking about, yeah, they'll probably just get someone even, someone somehow even more liberal than her. That's what happened in Chicago. Elon Musk, does he buy MSNBC? I think that's old news, man. I don't think it was ever for sale. It was like they're just they're changing. They're like changing the way it's sold off or something. But it's not for sale. It's like they're adjusting or rotating the assets of it. But I don't remember. Brandon Johnson approval is 14%. Well, I mean, is that serious? I feel like there's no way, even though he's horrible, because it's such a liberal city. Elon Musk's next baby mama, hopefully not Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer. Yes, I saw she was trying to expose Ashley St. Clair. To fix tax issues if you made a lot in memes. Yeah, I did not make a lot. Let's just say I didn't make a lot in 2024 in memes. But I'll remember that for next year. Is Andrew Tate still running in the UK? That was a joke, I think, man. Soto hit a home run his first at bat. I saw that with the Mets, yeah. Yeah, Soto will be good. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, the Yankees will. It's like, how much do you want to spend on a single player? Soto didn't want to stay with the Yankees. That's just the reality of it. Jail still trying to make a comeback. Yepe. That's decent. Fuck around, find out. There's some
sent packing. The fraudsters, liars, cheaters, globalists, and deep state bureaucrats are being sent packing. The illegal alien criminals are being sent home. We're draining the swamp and we're restoring government by the people, for the people. For years, Washington was controlled by a sinister group of radical left Marxists, warmongers, and corrupt special interests who drained our wealth, attacked our liberties, obliterated our borders, and sucked our country dry. Not any longer.
So Trump attending CPAC there. Signing an autograph at CPAC with a bunch of other people on there, looks like. You're surprised the Epstein files haven't been released already? I'm not. I mean, this people have been asking for this for years, bro. It doesn't really surprise me.
It's us, right? It's just us. Okay.
Well, I really would love to answer this question, but upon driving over here from the White House, I actually learned that I have been sued by the Associated Press.
Oh, that means, okay, we cannot. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, personally?
We'll see them in court.
Wait a second. Personally?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
See, this is what these people do. It's called lawfare. You can't say it. I'll say it. It's called lawfare, people. That means I'll probably get sued in the next 30 minutes or so. Okay, keep going.
So I wanted to get the White House counsel on the phone before taking...
How much weight do I think Trump has lost? Yeah, Trump's lost about 30 pounds. Possibly from Ozempic, that people are saying. But yeah, he's certainly lost a lot of weight. You look at him in 2016, 2017, you can tell just in the face. That looks like Trump's body double. I mean, yeah, he's lost some weight for sure.
This stage to see what I can and cannot say.
You really can't say anything.
But look, we feel we are in the right in this position, and I said in my first briefing at the podium, we are going to ensure that truth and accuracy is present at that White House every single day. And one of the changes that...
What got you interested in doing 9/11 content? Mainly when I read the story of the man that tried to climb down the side of one of the Twin Towers. It was the North Tower. Pretty crazy story. Trudeau is gone in 2 weeks tomorrow. Yeah, and then they're going to have the election earlier, apparently. JFK expert Corey Hughes was on Myron Gaines' show, revealed that there are 5 individuals involved, but 2 fired shots. Yeah, I think it's going to come out with the JFK that the single bullet theory is complete bullshit. And that's kind of why there's a lot of hype for the files to be released. Did you see him tear apart the Maine governor? Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was like it's like he mogged that woman so badly. But the thing is with Maine is Maine's kind of a weird state in terms of how they vote. When is the Epstein list being released? Section hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I mean, I can't tell you an exact date on when it's being released, honestly, man. Tower 7 collapsed without being hit. I understand. Do you think the mainstream media will eventually capitulate, become reasonable, or will they rather just keep dying, losing relevancy? Yeah, I think the mainstream media as we know it, it's going to have to change because of just how people's habits are changing. Nobody's really watching TV anymore. All the younger people are not doing it. So they're going to have to change anyways. They're going to lose viewers no matter what. CNN, I think, is able to pivot more easily because they're more of like a global thing, global entity. MSNBC, I don't know. I mean, it's just like, what is the even Fox? I know Fox News gets a ton of views, but like for young people, what is the incentive to watching really any of these mainstream networks, man? They're gonna have to change the way they do it. I mean, there's always gonna be entities in business that are Republican and Democrat because people want to hear and conform to their biases, but I mean, I don't think CNN's going to wake up tomorrow and start like, oh, yeah, we love Trump. Or it's MSNBC, obviously, they're more so in like, oh, CNN tries to do the thing where we're independent. I mean, obviously they're not. But MSNBC is like full anti-Trump. Obviously, Fox is pro-Trump. But there's all the other ones as well, like Washington Post, Huffington Post. I mean, they're all anti-Trump. Pretty much all of them are anti-Trump except like mainstream, except Fox. And if you want to say like News Nation, One American News or whatever. "9/11 vids are attacked on this channel with clear disinfo accounts." What do you mean by that? Maybe I'll have one of my mods look at that and try and remove them. But what do you mean by that? If they're bots, I'll try and get them removed. There is a huge bot problem with comments. There's a huge bot problem with comments on YouTube. It's insane. And I mean, I don't even think I've tried to fix it, honestly. Chris Christie did a speech. Where at? Not here. At that Democrat bullshit thing. Whatever. Because I remember seeing the headliners for that, and it's like Kissinger, Chris Christie was there, Mark Cuban. Is that what you're talking about, that event? X. What are you, Elon Musk, bro? Your name is X. Stock options more lucrative than crypto. Yeah, I never gotten into stocks personally, man. I probably should have, honestly, looking at how my investing experience is. Yeah, we'll have to see if this Kanye coin comes out. It's not going to go well for people. It's not going to go well for the market in general. Christie did the speech at the Dem event, yeah, with Mark Cuban. Did Mark Cuban speak? Chris, I don't even know what you're talking about, man. Who's my favorite streamer? Or are you not talking about me? You're waiting for Joe Rogan to release a coin? Yeah, believe it or not, I don't think Rogan will now just because of the negative publicity. Rogan did say he was possibly going to be releasing a coin, but there's been so much negative publicity with it, so I don't think it's going to happen. Like, dude, this is another one.
My heart goes out to all of you.
I mean, come on, man.
Fight, fight, fight.
I mean, bro, this is
My heart goes out to all of you. Fight, fight, fight. That's why I'm going to join the Elon.
At this point, money is just a database entry. I mean, I have very little paper money. Rogan was joking about the coin. I don't think so, man. He sounded like he wanted to set something up. Did you hear him talk about it? He was like, "We gotta set this up, and we're gonna make it pay for my next studio." He's like, "What if we could make it pay for my new studio?" I mean, that's he's like, X for X-ray. All right, man. I understand. Why do they keep doing this? I know. It's just getting worse. Every single time it happens, it's getting worse. Who is this dude? I was like, wait, who is this guy? Mark Cuban said he's not running in 2028. Well, that's news. Cuban's a Musk wannabe. Cuban wants to be like the Elon Musk of the left, where he can... It's exactly what it is. Cuban wants to endorse someone and be the Elon Musk of the left, where he campaigned for Kamala, but it was like half-assed. But in 2028, he's going to really try and like invest money and help the Democrats try and beat the racist, evil Republicans. Oh, it's going to be so great. He's the Elon Musk wannabe. Rogan already has so much money, so does Kanye, but they still do it. I mean, this is how crazy it is. What do you think of Stephen A. Smith? Not impressed. Not impressed. And I think if they're going to go with an outsider, there's just a lot of better options for the Democrats than Stephen A. Smith. The Vance voter ID laws. You don't think Trump's not going to be able to pass them? Not enough congressional power. I mean, I guess the voter ID is like a state issue, and then you have to try and make it national or federal. I mean, it really should be every state has the same, voter ID laws, or just voter laws in general. Which one did the best Roman salute? That would be Elon. At least he had his heart into it. These guys are just.
We're also going to Fort Knox. I'm going to go with Elon.
Oh, here it is.
And would anybody like to join us?
It's getting live streamed.
Because we want to see if the gold is still there. We want to see. Wouldn't that be terrible? We open up. We are also going to
finish that. Yeah, so he's going there, and I think they're live streaming it. I wonder what time they're going. Hopefully at night, so I could live stream it to see. And they're like, I mean, there's probably going to be a bunch of gold there, but it just depends if the correct amount is. It's like they open it, it's just empty. We tested the gold, it's fake. JD Vance will annihilate any Dem in 2028. I think it's a little bit early for that. Vance versus AOC is a guaranteed win. Yeah, I just don't think AOC can be the Democrat. She's too radical and she's too young as well, and just the problem for liberals now is it's such a Rust Belt type of electorate. The Rust Belt is just so important. AOC is not getting votes from the Rust. AOC is not winning the Rust Belt over Vance. Just wouldn't happen unless something crazy, happened. They should have never announced it. It ruined the element of surprise. What, in the gold not being there? Please play the vids all the way through. I did. This was only a 22-second clip. The entire Alabama Police Department was put on leave after a grand jury said it operated as a criminal enterprise. Brother. I remember this game. So I guess he ended up not selling the shirt. People got refunded it. Oh god. Yeah, when you see a Twitter space like this with these avatars, here's a word of advice. Don't buy the coin. Do not buy the coin, whatever you do. When you see these avatars, a word of advice is to stay away. Did you do a video debunking 9/11 conspiracies? Maybe. I think I might have one or two. I think I have one, I believe. Did I freeze? I don't think I did, man. You're predicting an unknown dark horse Dem candidate in 2028 like Obama? No, I agree with you 100%. Yeah. People have to understand, like, 3.5 years or whatever it is, almost 4 years, it's eternity. It's an eternity in politics. So Greed 4. Did he already release Greed 3? Oh, okay. Did he release... Wait, Greed 4 is now coming out? He's like, update. Just launched Greed 2. This is a valuable asset. You had to reload the stream. Yeah, this is what happens a lot. I don't know why. It's annoying, but it does happen. I'm adding a goal of 500 donations. I think it's doable, guys. Do you see Marco Rubio as a future president? No. I've heard a lot of Rubio being a VP. I just saw it in this stream like 5 minutes ago. Somebody say Vance Rubio. A lot of people are saying Vance Rubio. I mean, it depends. We'll see how well people like him as within the Trump administration. Did you see the Adam 16? You mean Adam 22? Cut coin? Yeah, he's like, launch my new meat. And then I think he said, he's like, I regret how I did this. I want to launch another one. He's like, I need to launch another coin. He must be really broke. I think he seriously is broke. I don't know with these people. Rubio to establishment to neocon. Yeah. I mean, that's why people are saying VP, not presidential candidate. But it wouldn't even, you know, you would have to skip over Vance. I just don't see that happening. But yeah, Rubio, even as a VP, I know would get a lot of hate. Sean, what's up? What's up, man? The whale. The whale enters. Look up Cash's girlfriend. Yeah, I saw her. She's attractive. If that's who he was posing with Trump there. I thought he needed galaxy gas. Did you see that? with Coffeezilla? The dude is just trolling out of his mind. The dude is trolling. Coffeezilla's like, yeah, you're about to scam a bunch of people. He's like, I need this galaxy gas. He's just trolling him. Oh, man. Rubio is a strong contender for VP in 2028. You Gen Z don't know how close Rubio came to being VP in 2012. Yeah, but the party's in a way different place than 2012, though. So I don't think comparing where the party is now to 2012 really does Rubio any favors in saying he's going to be... Listen, I understand you're saying he was going to be the future of the GOP. So was Paul Ryan. So I'm not sure if you can really compare that. But Rubio was... He was a young, you know, like political prospect. People thought he was going to be really good, I know. You heard Wes Moore will make a 2028 run. Yeah, nothing burger. He no personality. I don't think Wes Moore's going to do anything. Hello from Maine. What's up, man? Am I from Canada? No. I am from Dublin, Ireland. Don Jr. Vance ticket for 2028. Yeah, it's not going to be Don Jr. Don Jr. can stay away. Joe Rogan is running in 2028. What? Joe Rogan trying to get into the political spectrum. Into the political sector. Yeah, Don Jr. ain't doing it, man. Come on. Does Gavin Newsom have a chance? I don't think so, man. I mean, Gavin Newsom is always going to be a top option, but it's like he's so hated by so many people. He's considered a West Coast elitist. It's not going to do well. He's already been branded that. Rubio is a warmonger. Certainly in the Middle East. I'll agree with you there. Rubio is still alive because he wasn't Paul Ryan. That's why Romney went for Ryan over Rubio. I mean, but remember Rubio in 2016 against Trump. I mean, I guess Rubio, you could say Rubio's grown into his own.
Has complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand.
February 20. Oh, this is yesterday.
Maine.
Here it is.
Is Maine here, the governor of Maine? Well, are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
Well, we are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor because I don't think you'll be in elected politics. The NCAA.
Trump. Really? I'll see you in court. That's what she says. Get owned, bitch. Yeah, that was a good one. She took the Trump bait. Well, she seemed like she wanted a moment. She wanted to have like a viral moment. You know how it is with these people. She wanted a viral moment. You wanted Alex Jones as press secretary? Maybe for a few days, bring him in. Bring him in for a few days as a temporary role. We'll see Alex giving some nice briefings. Christie did irreparable damage to Rubio in the 2015 Republican debates. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so, man. I know, like, oh, yeah, I don't think anyone really remembers that. He's like the 5-second memorized little speech, yeah, but nobody else remembers that. Move, bitch. Trump is making more enemies answering like that. The people of that state supported him. Maine, no, they didn't. They voted for her. Statewide, Maine voted for Harris. It's just the way they split up the electoral votes. He got one electoral vote because one area voted for him. But it doesn't matter. You're talking about an issue that's 80-20. So Trump's on the 80 side. So he knows he's right on the issue. How much soul should you have in your account for fees to exit smoothly? Yeah, you don't have to worry about fees on Solana, man. I mean, just keep it like $5. There's barely any fees on Solana. You got to worry about having money, always having money in Ethereum. That's what you got to worry about because of the gas fees on ETH. If Kamala were to run in 2028 and win, would that put the Republican Party in shambles? Well, if Kamala somehow ran and won, there would have probably had been something catastrophically go wrong in Trump's administration. So I think we would need context on that.
No, please just back off.
You know, as an asshole, somebody that sits in the sentencing and laughs while I get sentenced to 22 years. That's an asshole. You were brave on Twitter, and your buddy was brave on my sentencing, and he was laughing when I got 22 years. And now you don't even want to look my way.
He got 22 years for January 6th. Any suggestions on a good crypto wallet? Uniswap, Phantom. But those are hot wallets. Ledger is a good cold storage wallet. Oh, dude, you got to stop, man. Seriously, I mean, I understand you don't like meme coins, but we really don't need to hear you bitch every 5 minutes about it. Thoughts on Coinbase? I've always had issues with Coinbase, man. I use Kraken. I mean, Coinbase is very user-friendly, but so is Kraken. But those are the two ones that people mainly use that are centralized. Ledger is corrupt. Didn't you see the hack? It was not because of Ledger. It's false, man. It is false. Ledger Flex, isn't that like $200, I think? Yeah, what is this staged bullshit with? I'm sorry about that. When will gas prices go down? I mean, you can't really predict. You can't really predict that, honestly, bro. I mean, it's like, all right, go to a different channel then, man. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, these people just come on here. It's just like gas prices will go down after we drill and take Greenland. I mean, that would take a while, though, man. I mean, it's probably going to take a while to even get Greenland. What is this about the Elon Musk drama? Did something happen? Yeah, something happened with some text message coming out with one of his baby mamas, Ashley St. Clair. She wants to sue him now. I don't even know why she's suing him. Does anyone know why she's suing him? She wants sole custody. I mean, wasn't the whole argument that he wasn't even involved in the child's life anyways? See, is she just trying to get a bunch of money out of Musk? Bro, dude, I don't know these people, man. This dude's got to be like 17. You paid $5.59 this morning. You must be living in a big city if you're paying $5.59 for gas. Why are you supporting Musk X? Well, I do believe in Musk. Certainly isn't perfect, but I do believe in having everything open rather than allowing the government to censor certain things they don't like. Is Ye really going to be on BNB? Yeah, that's gonna be terrible, dude. That'll be a horrible rug. That'll be a brutal one too. You just gotta wait for it. It's coming, I'm sure. She's suing him for money. Yeah, Elon does a pretty good job, apparently, about the child support bullshit in terms of him being located in Texas. You only have to pay like a certain amount. I think she probably wants significantly more than he's paying right now for child support, but I don't. So maybe that's why. $296. Yeah, here it's like 329 here. Tate was on X and explaining why conservatives are pussies and cucks for being pro-marriage and not going around fucking women and having kids. Yeah, well, that's his lifestyle, so of course he's gonna try and defend it. I mean, his that type of lifestyle. There's no personal accountability to it. You just get to go around and fuck everyone. It's like, I don't know, man. Trump 2028 only GOP nominee you will support. Well, I mean, I don't think it's happening, man. I really don't. He's too old, man. Term limits, yeah. Term limits as well. I mean, even if they tried something, I'm not sure how you'd be able to finagle that when it comes to the amending an amendment. Just pay $260. Yeah, I mean, I really haven't seen the gas to me has been pretty stagnant in terms of the price. It's been around $3.19 here, $3.29-ish. Thoughts on Piers Morgan Zelensky? Piers Morgan is very scared of Russia, so he's going to back Zelensky. I mean, it's not surprising. It's someone from the United Kingdom who's worried about Russia. But then when you bring in Americans to talk to him, obviously there's going to be some disconnect because we don't have the same threat level of Russia as Europe does. So there's going to be a feud there. That's really what it comes down to, is the threat level of Russia. It will happen if you support it. Trump running in 2028? Come on. I mean, listen, Trump is definitely someone that would love to do that, I'm sure, but his age is just too old. And, yeah, me supporting it's not going to make a difference. Or Trump could get Don Jr. to run as a placeholder. Yeah, but you could do that with Vance as well. I mean, that's the whole thinking with Vance. You don't think Vance is going to be taking serious advice from Trump and the Trump base as long as Trump says he endorses Vance? No matter who Trump endorses, it's going to be seen as a dynamic with Trump looming overhead as long as Trump's health is still in good, as long as he's still in good shape. Did I watch the Tucker Carlson Piers Morgan interview? Yeah, I was gonna watch it on stream, but then it just got to the point where I forgot to do it, and it was like 3 weeks ago. Tucker Carlson is, you know, he's very like shifty. I mean, I think a lot of his stuff, it's like more of a modern conservative thinking, but he never really nails down his actual beliefs from watching it, and I guess I understand why. But yeah, that was kind of interesting, talking about World War II and how, I mean, the countries that won, it's the West, is just, things have gotten significantly worse for them with just this mass migration. Tucker's laugh is annoying. Well, that's what I said in another live stream. I was like, you know, it's like the laugh has just gotten. You'd think someone would be like, all right, man, you got to stop laughing. You're laughing a lot, man. You're a grown man. All right, let's. No, but I like Tucker. I have nothing against him, but it is a little bit much with the laugh. So Musk does have 13 children. I wonder how many he'll actually get. And then this text conversation, yeah, Ashley St. Clair asking for advice on if this is a funny tweet or not after Elon Musk follows her. Elon followed me. I need his rocket babies. I don't know about this stuff. I mean, some people in the comments really want the U.S. to turn into a dynasty. Oh, yeah, absolutely. With Trump, they would. I mean, people are already talking about Barron. I don't think Don Jr. really doesn't have that much support, but I think people would want. There's a lot of MAGA that would want Trump for a third term, and then Barron whenever he can run. But I mean, Barron just hasn't even had a public. I mean, he hasn't even done an interview. You know, it's like people haven't even asked Barron like, how's college going? I mean, like. Yeah, I know. I agree with that, with the Tucker's laugh thing. Do live streams pay well, or do I do them for fun? It depends the live stream. I mean, this is the thing, dude. You know, these live streams, a lot of it's good, like, interaction for me. But I either do a video or it's like you can either do a video or a live stream. The live streams probably take more time, just if I'm doing like a 2-hour live stream, especially if I'm doing like a quick video. But it's just like, because most my videos, these live streams will make me with donations like 70, 80, maybe $100 sometimes. Videos, I mean, it depends, because sometimes the videos will get significantly more, but most of the time they'll get less, honestly. It's probably just averages out. Like if I did a video instead of a live stream, I'm guessing it would just average out, honestly. But if I did like only 9/11 videos instead of live streams, I think the 9/11 videos would probably do better, because the 9/11 videos have longevity to where they're always in the algorithm, and so that's why they're able to accumulate more views. Like the videos I did today are not really gonna stay in the algorithm. Benny Johnson, yeah, I mean, I really don't have anything. I never watched Benny Johnson. I don't have anything against him, but I don't watch him. Only heard Barron speak one time. Yeah, when he was saying like hi to that one, I think to Dana White. You've never seen me interact in comments. Yeah, I don't really interact with comments. I've, like on my videos, I never interact with them because I've always thought, to me, I think it's weird. Like if I watch a video and then I see the person interact with it, I think it's odd. I don't know. This is interesting. No, Diddy, do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't. And what is your name, Daddy? Come on, man. His mom should stop holding him on a leash, let him speak. Well, I think at this point it's getting weird. I mean, he's the kid like 18 years old. Maybe he can talk a little bit. That's what I think. I mean, like at what point does it get a little odd? I mean, he's gonna have to say something. But I guess it doesn't matter a big deal. But I thought he would be doing an interview or doing some type of podcast or something. Surprised 4chan is this low. Yeah, you're telling me. I'm not too happy about that, man. You're telling me. But I mean, there's no money in Ethereum right now. Have you seen the podcast Protect Our Parks? Yeah, with Rogan. I used to listen to those. I listened to like the first 4 or 5 of them. I don't know how many they have now, but I listened to the first few of them. Those were funny. Dan Bongino. Yeah, he's trying to be Trump's security Secret Service advisor, I think. I don't think he got it though. Will Trump start a war with the cartel? It's probably likely at some point in his administration. There's going to be something with that. Yes. You might be working at Burger King if this Epstein coin doesn't pump. Yeah, we need a miracle. We need a miracle to happen, that's for sure. After that Grok 3 situation with me, it's do I watch Charlie Kirk? No. I mean, I'll see a clip or two. Many of these Republican influencers, I'll see clips of them on X mainly. So I'll see clips of. I watched a few of the Charlie Kirk Jubilee videos as well, the debates. What's your RPM? It depends if it's political or not, really. It mainly depends on that. Politics doesn't normally pay well in terms of like per 1,000 views, especially now, like January, February, it's brutal. It's like $3.50, $4. But honestly, it doesn't. I thought it was going to improve a lot more. But even during the holidays when we normally get, because like I used to only mainly do like college football stuff, and my college football videos I get like $7, $8 in around Black Friday. You're a handsome young man with clout. Get a girlfriend. I mean, thanks for the advice. We are days away from alt season going crazy. Yeah, I agree with that. That's true. There's a lot of crypto haters in the chat, and these people need to be turned at some point. This is a serious. I mean, we've already dealt with so much hardship in the crypto market, and now we've got people hating on us even more. It's an unfortunate thing that's happened. Now we got Kanye dumping on us. Like, what is this stuff? This fucking bullshit. Fucking. Sorry for swearing. We got nothing. We got college basketball trending, looks like. Let's take a look at something on this, then. Because this is what everyone wants to see. Did Kanye sell his Twitter account? This is a joke, man. Once you make a 5x, you're hooked. Well, once you see the potential gains, it's crazy, bro. You see the potential gains. Can you please explain the Elon Musk drama in simple terms? I do not understand it. Yeah, well, Elon Musk, it turns out he had a baby with Ashley St. Clair. Ashley St. Clair is a conservative grifter. She's a online internet personality on X, and she's pissed off at Musk because Musk is paying the bare minimum in child support, so now she's trying to take control and have full custody of the baby and get a bigger payout. That's what I understand, I think. I think that's what happened. Any Reddit alternatives? Tired of the censorship? An alternative to Reddit? I don't know, man. I mean, I do still use Reddit. Reddit is just, you have to stay away from the, Reddit is bad, man. You have to stay away from the politics on Reddit. It's, I mean, I guess there is that conservative page on Reddit, but, Reddit's not good, man. There are some really deranged people there. And the worst is, I mean, they think they're all justified for, like, some heinous shit. They feel morally justified. That's when it gets bad. But I mean, like, in terms of that type of stuff where it's like a written thing, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's an alternative for that. Yeah, we got some weird stuff here. You're just now getting tired of Reddit, huh? Well, you can't use, I mean, dude, you have to use Reddit for the right stuff. You can't use Reddit for politics. If you use Reddit for politics, you're not going to be able to use it. You're tired of Kanye? He needs to go away. Yeah, I mean, Kanye, he's definitely tries to get attention, and by saying just crazy things. Bobby, you want to take my meds? You want to take my meds? Bobby? You sick of the Luigi Mangione hero worship? Yeah, that dude's he's a wannabe philosopher. You see some of the stuff he wrote? He's a clown. And all these dumbass women who are like 28 years old, fucking these women are like, oh, he's so, they write letters to him. He's a hero. He shot someone in the head. He's a hero. While the dude was turned his back. Yeah, he's a hero. It's a joke, man. People are tired of him. Pepe, what's up, man? Reddit is extremely helpful for college. I mean, yeah, no, it is. It definitely has good information, but you can't look at the politics stuff. Would it be a good idea to launch a preemptive strike on cartel strongholds? Well, my question is it a better idea to cut the heads off of the snake, proverbially, in terms of the leaders of these cartels? You'd have to be briefed on the situation with the cartels. I don't know if it would be better to do a broad strike or a elite special ops operation. We just don't have the information on how these cartels operate. I mean, obviously the U.S. government does, and you would have to make a decision on how to attack it. But I don't really have the information to say that there would be a preemptive strike would be a good idea. Can we watch some cool videos? I mean, I don't know. What videos do you want to watch, man? What videos? The thing is, dude, I gotta take a piss. This is the problem. I take a piss and then I lose all my viewers. So do I take a piss or do I sit here and just have to be uncomfortable holding in a piss? No, I gotta take a piss, guys. I'll be back. You gotta give me like 3 minutes. I need to take like an intermission or something. Like, with these intermissions, let me take an intermission. Well, yeah, that's just great. Thoughts on Kanye? Uh, Dude, I really don't want Kanye to launch a coin, but it looks like he's going to. Kanye is a Biden forever, bro. Thanks, Diddy, for everything he did. I never heard an immigrant say Biden forever. It's not something, guys. I'm trying to get some people to play Black Ops 1 Zombies. And does anyone have an Xbox One? 30 people left. Yeah, 30 people. People always leave when I go to the bathroom. I lose all my viewers. It's like people can't stay. I have very little patience nowadays as well. EA called out Dave Portnoy while wearing a... Really? Well, Dave Portnoy has been launching some... but what is Kanye going to do? He's going to launch the same exact thing. He's going to launch a shit coin as well. 2x Kanye coin? Stay out of it, man. What do you have, some BNB? You going to go on Pancake Swap? TikTok brains. We all have it to a degree, but yeah, with younger kids, it's even worse because they grew up on it, so they're only used to it. Prager, you. FaZe Banks. FaZe Banks. This is what's wrong with crypto, honestly. Five is a great map. Yeah, I was actually playing 5 yesterday with a dude. We got to like 30. Five is a tough map, but it's good. It's a challenging map. I highly doubt he's going to jail, man. I think there's a prop for that. Yeah, well, this is before March. How would that happen? How would he go to jail before March? What would they rate him? Are you ready for the Kanye coin? It'll probably launch tonight at like 11 o'clock if I had to guess. Thoughts on crypto analysts and influencers? They really just yap with no substance. Dude, I think a lot of the crypto people are so bad. It almost makes me want to leave crypto, but I just can't do it. I can't quit on it. But like the crypto influencers are just, these are some of the most just, these people are just, they're miserable and they just have miserable personalities. That's what I would say. They just have miserable personalities. Call of the Dead was goated. Yeah, with George. I like Shangri-La, actually. Shangri-La was a tough map, though, but I love Moon. Moon was my favorite map, because Moon was easy, and it was just a fun map to play. Black Ops 3 Zombies was pretty good. I never played BO3, honestly. I'm a weird person. I really only played World at War and BO1 and a little BO2. Mainly BO1. If we had a Minecraft server, yeah, dude, you gotta be like, you're 17 or 18 years old. I seen you before. You want a Minecraft server? I played when I was younger. It was Eden. It wasn't Minecraft. You played. Cash and Bondi are gonna release the Epstein list soon. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. That's a very astute observation. This is and there's also a lot of these coins that's these are good coins, man. Not financial advice. No, I don't know. These are shit coins, but if these events happen, I mean, I think we've got an update. Greed 3 has been launched. Update, I just launched Greed 3. This is an important, valuable asset to the crypto community. Is a PS5 worth it? No, I never had a PlayStation. Experts, the Xboxes are better. The Xboxes are better. I had an Xbox original, Xbox 360, the original Xbox One, and now I got an Xbox One S, and you know I'm big into electronics, so I know, and Xbox, like the graphics and everything, it's better. Your Idaho video got a shit ton of views. I know. Random. A random turn of events for me to get a video like that. A nice surprise for myself to get a nice payday. I'll be retiring off of that Idaho video. The Idaho video has retired me. It was nice knowing you. The Epstein list ain't getting released. Don't FUD now. Don't be a fudder. We don't need that energy. We need to harness ourselves. And thoughts on the AfD and German politics. My best guess is conservative right-wing thinking has to rise in Europe. They've been invaded by migrants, and it's slowly rising. I don't know if it's risen enough for them to... I mean, obviously, it doesn't look like they're going to finish in first in terms of the total seats, unfortunately. But it is rising in a lot of those European countries. Polymarket, Taylor Swift. What happened to Taylor Swift? She broke up with Travis Kelce. Oh, this is... there's a 1% chance. Get yourself a nice little payday. I don't think they'll break up. I mean, that's in a few weeks, bro. That's in a week. You know, February is only 28 days. Well, wait, February is 29 days. But then it's a leap year every 4 years. Put it all in MOG. Yeah, MOG will do very well. I don't have any MOG, but I agree with you on that. You saw that earlier, 350K views. That's an amazing video. You gotta love Idaho. What do you think of the migrants who say it's revenge for Europe invading the Middle East? Well, they need to be deported immediately. That's the answer. Taylor Swift Kelce was a contract relationship. Well, it certainly helped the NFL. The NFL made a bunch of money off of that. And they also had the Chiefs in 3 straight Super Bowls. This year, February is 28 days. It's always an issue when it's only 28 days for me. You know, with how my pay works, it's monthly, so you try and hit certain things. If you only give me 28 days, you give me 28 days, it's tough. Sometimes I get 31 days. I get 28 days. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be a fun payment. Go all in on George Droid. That's a pretty impressive meme coin, man. I don't have any of it personally. It's a little bit too rich for my blood. It's a little bit too high of a market cap for my ponderance. Greater Idaho flag is badass. I don't even think I've seen the Greater Idaho flag. Maybe I have. I don't know. I just wonder if it's going to we're going to get like other areas possibly trying to split as well. Like maybe California. I don't know. They always talk about stuff, but it seems like it's never going to happen. Why did you tweet Epstein files coming tomorrow yesterday? Because honestly, just because I just wanted interactions. No, but I mean, everyone just tweets the Epstein files are coming. So I just tweeted it and I was like, let me just see if I can, let me get some interactions here. Yeah, I just tweeted it randomly, honestly. I mean, people were tweeting about it. Do European migrants get automatic citizenship? I think it's a situation to where, I mean, if they claim asylum, they get automatic, yes. I mean, you see most of them coming over on boats. I think all of them get asylum as well. How would that affect the Electoral College? Very positively for Republicans, but I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, the Idaho thing, it would really not affect anything, but if other things happen. People in Idaho will block Greater Idaho. No, apparently they want it to happen. What else is on here? Well, let's take a look and see. RFK remove raw milk ban. Oh man, not that. Apparently, this was almost. Hopefully, it's fake news, but yeah, apparently it's not as bad as they originally said it was. It's like it's a much weaker strand or something for this whole thing that came out. What do you think of Bolsonaro getting arrested for being in an alleged coup? Makes you wonder, could have been worse for Trump. Well, I mean, you know, look at what happened to Trump. They tried to jail Trump. I mean, it was close. Well, I don't know if it was close, but there was certainly a lot. Trump had to go through all that legal bullshit. Did you get into crypto and stocks during the GameStop pump? No, I got into it in 2017. Zero people in Idaho want it. See, when you make stuff up, it's not good for the channel. It's not something we endorse here. When you're making no, I don't know. But there's some people that want it, I'm sure. I mean, if their government wants it. Bobby Altoff, smash or pass? You're talking about the chick, the podcast chick? Didn't she have the thing with Drake or something? I don't know. Would you ever be a passport bro to find a quality girl? Where would you go? I'm not an expert in that, honestly, man. I don't know what to tell you. 2, maybe 3 electoral votes would move. No, I think it's only 1. There's just not a lot of population there. Is there really gold in Fort Knox? I don't think there's enough that when they're going to audit it, it's probably not going to go well. Are we getting a second Idaho like Virginia's, Dakotas, Carolinas? No, that's not. No, it's just there's not enough population for there to be a second Idaho. It wouldn't be that. It would just be Eastern Oregon joining Idaho. It wouldn't be another Idaho. Unless it was something to where like Washington State and like the eastern part of Washington State and also the eastern part of Oregon, then maybe, and also maybe Northern California. But then you're talking about like a weird border. Yeah, people are not putting up with this COVID stuff again. I agree, man. But I mean, apparently this is not the same. It's not nearly as bad as they originally reported. Because on Friday they were like, "Oh, it's terrible." Good morning. Good morning. What are you from? Europe? For the Greater Idaho movement, what if Oregon had districts like first, second district, and the winner takes all similar? No, we don't. We don't want that. No, 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 no. It's winner take all. We're not doing the districts. You don't want one of the districts to be in a big city. Then the liberals could snipe an electoral vote. But we're trying to get away from the districts as well. Congressional districts. What do you think of Trump's appearance at the Daytona 500? I thought it was fine. Don't really have a negative thing to say about it. Oh man, I don't want this meme to come out, but it probably will. Thoughts on Stafford possibly to the Browns? Is that a rumor? Matthew Stafford? I didn't even hear that rumor, man. He's a veteran QB. I don't know, man. I guess it depends on who would the Rams get? Draft a quarterback? How would your ideal stadium be? A grandiose, beautiful. I mean, it's hard to say. There's like 1,000 different designs to pick from with a stadium. Also depends what are you talking about, baseball or football? What do I think of Moo Dang? Yeah, I think the hippopotamus coin. It's kind of most of those coins have really gone down the drain. Which one? Because this is weird to where they have a Solana and an Ethereum one, and both of them have relatively high market caps. This one's at 65, but normally when you get like a Solana and Ethereum one of them will be way lower than the other because they're one of them's a copy. I can't even talk. One of them is a copy. When this thing reached 700 million, it's down to 65 million. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be resurrected. Maybe it broke the low. I don't know, man. We'll see if it gets resurrected. Stafford is done with the Rams. Yeah, I mean, so that's a veteran QB that's going to be going somewhere. Maybe the Steelers. Will the Steelers ever get a new stadium? It doesn't seem like they really want to spend money on one right now. They might do a renovation to their current stadium before. Something's going to have to happen with their stadium, probably within the next 5 or 6 years. Alcashore, I think is what it's called. Jack Black, if he ran in 2028, he would win for the Democrats. Jack Black, really? He wants to get into politics. I think you're trolling. So you think the U.S. will take over Gaza? I don't know if it's going to be the U.S. It's probably going to be a combination of countries, honestly. Yeah, with what Trump has been saying, it does seem like he wants some type of a takeover of Gaza. I can't deny it, really. Do you watch UFC? No, I don't. Bullish on he. Dude, you got some weird coins, man. You're like you're trying to get me to endorse some of these coins, man. You got a weird which one? Look at this. What is this thing? This is just disturbing. This is what you're talking about, this cat? You like this cat? Yeah, this cat is making higher lows. I'll give you credit for that. This cat looks decent, I guess. Musk meme coin? Never. That'll never happen. If it does, it would destroy the market. We should have term limits even if the candidate sucks and this is their 10th term. Oh, you're saying we shouldn't have term limits? No, there needs to be term limits on how old people are. I mean, I think pretty much everyone outside of old people agrees with that. Will they, if it go through, will Trump be able to successfully force Gaza to take the migrants, Egypt, foreign aid from America weighs entirely on them playing nice with Israel? Well, I think, well, obviously nobody wants to take the Palestinians, nobody. But I think it would be a real bad look for Trump if the Palestinians went anywhere other than an unoccupied desert, or if one of the countries wants to take them in the Middle East, not a Western country. Betting on coins seems like an addiction. No, I mean, it's... I normally I hold coins personally. I don't really trade much. If you get 1,000x, will you leave crypto or park it in BTC? Well, I mean, dude, you have to cash some of it out to US. You have to cash some of it out. You do. But I mean, BTC to me, it's like maybe you buy BTC at the next cycle low, which is in like 2028. But even then, I think there's probably going to be a lot less volatility to Bitcoin just based on the fact on the people that are adopting it, the ETFs. What's the Musk drama? It comes down to one of Musk's baby mamas getting angry at him for not leaking all these messages about how he's not participating in the child's, I don't know, child's life, and so now she wants money out of it. Musk has these issues. Nobody wants the Palestinians for good reason. Well, I know. That's the problem. What makes you think bull rally for crypto soon? It's just based off the 4-year cycle. We haven't had the market. There hasn't been a blow off top. There hasn't been an alt season. It just seems like it would be shocking. I know there's a lot of, with all these influencers in the space now, it's like so mainstream. So how can there be a blow up top now? You know, it's like too mainstream almost. I still think there's going to be though. Gaza will most likely be given to Israel in a few years. Yeah, but even the thing is, dude, even if it's not in name, everybody knows what's going on there. I mean, it's obviously significantly benefiting Israel that it gets some type of ownership agreement, whether it's between the United States and other countries or it ends up getting given to Israel. Not sure why there can't be a two-state country like North and South Korea. Well, honestly, if you were to even do that, it does seem like the Gaza Strip should go, and it should just be the West Bank as part of that two-state solution. Because, I mean, look at the location of it. It's surrounded. It doesn't make sense if you were even doing a two-state solution. I mean, there's no real right answer to that Gaza situation. They've flattened Gaza completely. But it's like, okay, do you keep the borders as they are You really don't think anything's going to happen? And obviously, there's just the amount of Israel propaganda within the U.S. government is just so unbelievable. What do you think of the DOGE government cuts? I think from what I've seen, they're all, in my opinion, very solid. This is pretty much what Trump wanted. He wanted someone new to come in and clean it out, and so they're cleaning it out. And maybe you hack off slightly too much in certain areas and then you replace. It happens, but you're going to have to do a radical replacement here when it comes to a lot of there's a lot, it's just bloated. There's a lot of jobs that shouldn't exist, and that's why they're firing a bunch of these people. Can you look up at what Trump said about Elon's kid? Yeah, just search Trump and it'll probably come up. But see, you've always got these summaries now. It's a pain in the ass. What in the hell? He gave an hour-long speech. Is that serious?
What happens to just to describe who paid? That was easy. That election of 20 North Carolina.
I'll get copyright for that. No, I'm kidding. $2 trillion gold feasible for Doge. I'm skeptical. Well, I'm not sure how to interpret it. The $2 trillion goal. Does saving money by cutting the military budget down also contribute to that, or is it just $2 trillion and just cut in just what Doge is cutting? So I mean, I guess it depends on what they include in it. They could certainly, I think, cut it to they could get it done. It just depends. What's the polymarket betting line on us receiving the dividend? Yeah, they've got a ton of this shit with Doge, so I'm sure it's up here. It's actually a 32% chance. So about a third. Thought on the potential Doge dividend checks. I think it would be certainly good for the crypto bull run, that's for sure. But look, I mean, whether or not it happens, I understand people saying they don't want to hand out. This is something, you know, I'm not going to sit here and explain. I've talked about this so many times. It's different than a stimulus. Everybody knows it. They're not printing more money. It's money being reallocated. And it's only 20% of what they supposedly would save, because they want to save $2 trillion. Giving $5,000 checks to taxpayers is around $400 billion. Do you think Trump will go back and get the shift we left in Afghanistan? I think he offered, didn't he tried to get them to return it. Of course, they said no. How do you go about that, man? Get the fuck out of the Middle East. It's like, what are you going to do? Doge dividend should be paid in Trump coin. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pay it. The Trump coin's market cap is fully diluted. I think it's only 20 billion. $5K per household. $5K per household, okay. They're at 55 billion. They need to reach 2 trillion. If it happens, it won't happen until 2026 or 2027. Yeah, you're right. It probably will. I mean, I just don't know what they're counting in terms of actual saving. Bro, I don't know, man. This Argentina president's sister, this woman must be, I mean, the amount of comments, bro. Jasmine Crockett says we don't need $5,000. She's a total clown. She really is. I don't know how some of these. Well, I guess like these people get elected for hating the country. They legit. These people do not like the country. This woman says she's rooting for. She goes on a podcast. She says she's rooting for Canada and Mexico. And your thing is the podcast toast. Time out. Okay, we get you don't like Trump. You shouldn't be rooting for Canada and Mexico, you dumb bitch. Like, but I mean, this is how. Think about Ilhan Omar. It's the same type of shit. These people do not like the United States. How are they elected? I don't understand. Has DeSantis said anything else about getting rid of the property tax? Not that I've seen recently, no. I mean, that would be something that you would think they would want to do before they give out $5,000 checks, because the property tax is like you buy the property. You shouldn't have to pay money for it each year. The IDF is capable of doing precise strikes on their targets. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. This is, obviously they want to send a message to Palestine. They really do not want to see Palestine in operation here. Victor Wembanyama got the shot clock. Yeah, how about that? How about a young 20? What is Wembanyama? 21 years old. He's out for the season now with a blood clot. You're joking me. Why did a 21-year-old? I mean, why is a 17-year-old kid getting that shot? For what reason exactly? What is the purpose of that? You're gonna mandate that for college kids to take that shot? Rank these three: Jon Stewart, Bill Maher, Stephen A. In terms of what? Rank them in terms of their viability for being a presidential candidate? Is that what you're asking? Doesn't he play? Yeah, he plays for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama. He's a big man. Who's Elon Musk dating? I don't know about that one. I think he's dating Ashley St. Clair. No, I'm kidding. Saw what happened with Trump and the Maine governor. Yeah, I played it earlier tonight. It was mandated to go to school. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You wish they would just pay down the debt. Yeah, but it would take an extremely long time to get the debt down to zero. Like 3-4 administrations. I don't know about that, man. I don't know if the plan would involve killing a bunch of innocent people like that. That seems kind of. Did you see Trump saying "Don't get mad" today in his speech? Oh, I mean, let me see if I can find some of these clips. It's like the same 5 clips over and over again with this. Stephen Miller.
President Duda of Poland, who's a fantastic man and a great friend of mine. And we got 84% of the Polish people that voted for us, so you must be doing something right.
Yeah,
huh?
Poland is the one red, I guess, more conservative country in Europe right now. I want to see.
They say, you know what? Public, are you prepared to fight for this country? The hardest, toughest days are ahead, folks, but you know what? Riyadh, Berlin, Beijing, Moscow, the city of London, right here. This is not beatable. You can't, the only way we lose is if we quit. The only way we don't have victory if we surrender. The only way that they win is we retreat, and we're not going to retreat. We're not going to surrender. We're not going to quit. Fight, fight, fight. Amen.
Amen.
God bless you.
Dude does the salute and then goes, "Amen." Bannon next president. You're joking, dude. You did you vote for Steve Bannon in the straw poll? We're not going to surrender. We're not going to give in. Fight, fight, fight. Ballsy. I mean, he half-assed it, though. French conservative leader canceled his speech because Bannon did that salute. I know, I saw that. I saw that, man. You think? I mean, it seemed like it seemed like he half-assed it, man. Bannon got 12%. Yeah, I'm sure you were one of them. Jonathan, what's up, man? I thought it would be a little bit more energetic. Well, I think he was questioning if he should do it or not. Trump approval rating among CPAC attendees. This is a North Korea poll. What if it was 100%? If you're going to do the Roman salute, you might as well fully commit and not half-ass it. Yeah. Who the fuck is the 1% that said no? Was it Bannon? No, it wouldn't be someone like Bannon. I mean, Bannon was there. But yeah, I know Bannon is pissed off about Elon being close to Trump. The 1% is probably, like Jeb Bush who got let, it's who snuck in. Jeb Bush snuck in the back. Wait, actually, Jeb, I don't think is really. Chris Christie, well, I don't think Chris Christie can't sneak anywhere. But it might have been some rhino. My heart goes out to you. Jeb. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this live stream. It's going to go on Xbox. I'm going to go on my Xbox, guys. I'll be seeing you. A rift was going to happen. Well, the rift is mainly happening because Elon has certainly risen significantly higher than whatever Bannon's, whatever the amount of pull that Bannon had with Trump, Musk has just usurped it times 100. So there's going to be some animosity. UFC time. You're going to watch that. That stuff always starts at like 11 o'clock at nights. Fan of Rand Paul. Yeah, I mean, I like Rand. Rand definitely tends to be more so like libertarian, like his father. Live stream your Xbox gameplay. Yeah, I you know what? If I'm able to set it up, I might. The thing is I can't even. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess I would just have to set my Xbox up to this computer. But this computer, like, I don't know why, but it lags really bad. whenever I do that, even though it's supposedly supposed to be a really good computer. It's like I need a tech expert to come over to my house and set it up for me or some shit. But I mean, I'm able to play it on my, I have like a monitor and then I have 2 PCs. I used to have my main PC, now is my secondary. I got this new PC for $1,500. But my secondary PC now is what I use to play, and another monitor is what I used to play Xbox with. And because I try and record some stuff sometimes, but I mean, my bedtime is 10. I wish my bedtime was 10 o'clock, man. It's been brutal. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning, but I'm able to wake up at like 8. Yeah, I do have a capture card. I should probably get a better one though. I got like a shitty like the 4K capture card. GTA 6 soon. Yeah, GTA 6 probably in October. Maybe like late September. But there needs to be, the trailer 2 needs to come out. All right, guys.